what if Bigfoot walks right by you and you're too busy making mouth kisses with each other? Then
Joe doesn't like it when we kiss.
Andy T, we have more questions?
Oh, we got tons more questions.
Cool.
Raven asks, do either of you have a Valentine this year?
Oh.
I don't know if that just means
married.
Bigfoot Chasers only.
Or a
Or?
bird?
Is Raven a girl or a bird, Andy T?
The photo looks like it's a girl, but, I mean, who knows?
Oh, well then, yeah, I already have one.
In England, they're the same thing.
Is Sue your Valentine?
Well, I don't have Valentine's Day off.
From Bigfoot hunting?
Yeah, I have
Wow,
to work.
you're a real slave driver, Jim.
Well, I have the day off because I really, I enjoy the day and chocolate and stuff like that. But, if I have the day off, then, Craig has to.
When was
work.
Craig's last day off?
There's been times where, I've said, hey, hold on one second, Craig. And that is enough relaxation for the both of us.
Oh, I see.
Except for that I get days off.
Right. What's up, Craig? Craig looks a little sad. I'm looking at him here.
That's just his face.
I just want to say, if you're listening, Sue, that I love you and that our Valentine's Day is shared through the connection of our faith.
Beautiful. Is she upset that you're working on V-Day?
No, because she's very supportive, and if she was, then it would be rude to Joe, so I know that she isn't.
I have some inside information that Sue is actually spending Valentine's Day with Joe.
That's what I heard, too.
Is it?
I have, if you are out working, then I need no distractions. Because what if Bigfoot walks right by you and you're too busy making mouth kisses with each other? Then
Joe doesn't like it when we kiss.
No.
Does he get jealous? Would you say that's jealousy, or?
I think he just said that it's rude.
Oh, he doesn't like the PDA. So why are you spending time? What are you guys going to do then?
Yeah, you and
Well,
Sue.
What's your plans for V-Day then?
I'm just going to probably sleep and relax all day, and I might go to realbigfootevidence.net and look at some things.
And Sue is going to probably cook for him. That's what happened last Valentine's Day. She made a meal for him.
What was the meal?
Was it romantic? Were there candles and?
Well, just because Joe didn't have anyone. So
Right.
They were those Angus beef hot dogs.
That's
They pulled out the good stuff. It's
Yeah,
a
the
special
ones that
occasion.
are $1 more.
Yeah.
Because she works there, so she gets them even
it makes
cheaper.
me happy. I like when Sue is able to contribute because Joe came back the next day invigorated and ready to chase.
That's so sweet that you let Joe hang out with your wife that way.
Well, he's lonely, so
Yeah.
Do
Sue
you-
makes him feel unlonely for
Do you
a
ever
day.
feel lonely, Craig?
Yeah, sometimes, like on Valentine's Day, I'll probably be lonely. And sometimes I get jealous of Joe and Sue because they're spending time together. But at the same time, I'm very happy and proud of Sue.
It's all for Bigfoot.
Tell me, I know this may be stepping over a line, but when was the last time you and Sue were together? Like, intimately?
Made love.
Made love. Craig?
Joe doesn't want to hear this, or
Okay.
are you trying to?
He'll close his ears.
Do you think it's not jealousy, or because it seems like jealousy?
He seems super jealous here.
Now that he's in his soundproof hat, we could really talk here, Craig.
Craig,
Yeah.
let it all out.
I think that Joe does get jealous sometimes.
Mm,
I would
there
never
it
tell
is.
him that, but I just think that he's jealous of the Lord and it's Sue and I's journey and quest to try to help out Joe so that he can connect with God.
Right.
Sometimes
And
I send home care packages
Right.
to Sue, usually of maybe pictures of Joe and things like that. That way she feels like he cares, and if she feels like he cares, then Joe will feel that we care for him.
and when was the last time you guys were intimate?
To
Two.
well, we made love on our wedding night.
Oh.
And you had twins because you said you have 2 kids. And I know your children weren't born out of wedlock, so.
No, they weren't. Susie, Jimmy, John, those are my kids.
So wait, you made love once,
Yeah.
and you have 2 kids.
Susie, Jimmy, John.
Okay, does Jimmy John look anything like Joe, the later kid?
I wish he did.
Yeah, okay. I just
Right.
want to make sure. I'm just trying to do some math. That's all. I'm not implying anything. I just want
No.
the timeline.
Well, we're just getting
This is just the
You guys
timeline.
done?
Yeah, we're done, Joe. You can unplug your ears.
Thank you. I don't know what he said because my ears were plugged, but I don't think anything about the Lord or those kids being mine are accurate.
Go ahead, Andy.
All right. Matt asks, if you ended up getting lost in the woods and were on the brink of starvation, which one of you would sacrifice yourself Donner Party style so the other one could eat /
I think
survive?
this is clear right now.
Yeah. He's asking you too, right?
No, he's asking you guys.
Oh, I don't even think that's a question.
Well, I think for Sue's happiness that you should sacrifice yourself so Sue and Joe could be together.
No.
I don't think that's right. I think for my happiness, Craig should have to sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
Oh, you agree with that, Craig?
Yeah.
You would sacrifice yourself.
I think that it's just how life works.
Now, if Craig did sacrifice himself, how quickly, Joe, would you console Sue?
I would console her, and we would not have any incest or anything like that.
No,
Right.
yeah.
Not like the knowledge in your head would. You wouldn't have any of
No.
that.
But I would, give her those Boy Scout hugs that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
And
of course.
That's why I would want to sacrifice myself for Joe.
Because who would do it? A stranger, and that would.
Yeah, you need
Someone is going to be hooking up with Sue
Right.
in those Scoutmaster hugs. It might as well be Joe.
What do you mean by hooking up?
I mean Scoutmaster hugs
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
and making babies.
No.
Come on. Don't
No?
say that. Don't say that in front of Craig.
Well, they
Okay.
wouldn't sue. She wouldn't remarry because she's still married to me, and we would meet each other in heaven.
Oh.
Oh, so to death do you part.
Yeah. And
It
I
wasn't-
may or may not be married
Well-
/ divorced at that time.
True. That's very true. He
Yeah,
may.
timing is everything.
The Bible can be interpreted in many different ways. So, till death do us part is another thing that you have to interpret.
Sure.
When is death? Is
Um,
that
The afterlife?
Does
Yeah.
the Bible have any words on Sasquatch?
I think, like Craig said, the Bible can be interpreted in many ways, and I interpret it as false. I'm Joe.
No, I'm Craig,
and we chase Bigfoot.